Welcome to another deep dive with yours truly. Today, we're going exploring the link between personal happiness and making a difference in the world and how we see other people's value, you know? It really is fascinating, isn't it? How those things connect. Yeah, for sure. So we've got a thought-provoking article we're going to dive into, along with some really powerful reflections. From a content creator you might know is Grateful Quad, and believe it or not, we're going to be talking about a pretty funny TikTok exchange that ties into all of this. It's amazing how these seemingly random things can all connect to a bigger idea, huh? Right, it really is. Okay, so this article we're looking at, it starts off with this quote that really made me think, unless something of true value happens in your life, you cannot do anything of tremendous value to the world. I mean, wow. It's quite a statement, isn't it? Yeah, for sure. And it really challenges us to rethink that whole idea that focusing on being happy is selfish, right? This article, it argues that being fulfilled on the inside is actually like a prerequisite for making a real difference in the world around us. So it's not about being self-centered, but more like realizing that our own well-being is important if we want to actually help other people. Exactly. And this idea connects perfectly to the story of Grateful Quad. They actually discovered their purpose and this incredible positive outlook after having a really serious accident. Yeah, I've heard about their story a little bit, but it's hard to imagine finding purpose after something so difficult. It is, but it shows us that true value, that thing that lets us make a difference, can come from unexpected places. That makes me think about happiness in general and where we even look for it. Is it something we chase after or something we achieve? Or is it something totally different? That's a great question, and it's something the article digs into as well. It talks about this shift from a psychological to an existential view of happiness. Okay, now those are some big words. Can you break that down for me? What's the difference? Basically, psychological happiness is all about achievements, getting things we think will make us happy. It's all about reaching for something in the future, right? But existential happiness, that's about being present, finding joy in this moment, regardless of what's happening around you. So it's more about being content right now instead of chasing after some far-off goal. Exactly. And the article even gives this super simple practice to help with this perspective shift. Just take a moment each day to smile at yourself in the mirror like a real, genuine smile. You know, that sounds so simple, maybe even a little silly, but I can see how it could be a good way to change how you think. Absolutely. It's about retraining our minds to focus on the good, on the things we can be grateful for in this moment. And speaking of training our minds, the article uses this other really vivid analogy, compares the mind to a trash can. Oh yeah, I remember that. Other people can just dump their negativity on us, right? If we let them. Precisely. And that's why boundaries are so important. We have a choice in what we let affect us. So we need to be careful about what we're like taking in. Yeah, exactly. We need to be mindful of what we allow to influence our thoughts and feelings. So guarding our mental space. Exactly. And you know, this idea of guarding our mental space connects to this anecdote that Grateful Quad shared about a really disrespectful guy they met refusing to wear a mask and just bring this negative energy, you know? Yeah, I remember that. It was kind of sad to read, especially because Grateful Quad always seems so positive, you know? It made me wonder, like, how do you stay positive when you face that kind of just blatant disregard for other people? It's a real challenge, isn't it? Yeah. And it shows us how neglecting other people's value can have real-world consequences. It's like that negativity, it just spills out and affects everyone around them, doesn't it? Exactly. And that story stands in stark contrast to this message that Grateful Quad shares in all their work. Everyone has value, like inherent worth. Right, they have this amazing quote,